January 9th, 2017, the day that Xbox One was dead to me. But it turns out that Scalebound may be Switchbound. What's going on, everyone? Alex Prime here, and I'm sure you've heard the news. Your YouTube feeds are full of the videos. The rumors are surrounding the internet. People are going crazy at this insane rumor that Nintendo is securing Scalebound to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Yes, the same Scalebound that was slated to be an Xbox One exclusive from Platinum Games. You remember the game? It had those awesome dragons, the guy that looked like Dante, but he had headphones and a dragon arm, and he could transform into a dragon's armor suit, and it was so cool. But then it was publicly canceled after delay after delay, problem after problem, and they finally canceled the game January 9th, 2017. Again, the worst day as far as I was concerned. As someone who enjoyed Xbox, that was the day the Xbox One died for me, is when Scalebound was canceled. But it seems that Scalebound may be Switchbound, as Nintendo may be looking to pull a Bayonetta and revive this franchise. Now you may be asking yourself, but Alex, Microsoft owns the IP. How are they doing this? So let's read through this article here. First of all, this comes from Nintendo Insider, the name of the website, and apparently Nintendo Insider has, get this, an insider. Who would have thought? Nintendo's Insider says, I have confidence in my sources to report that this is my understanding that Scalebound has been resurrected as a project to be released as a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Given Microsoft's previous involvement, it remains unclear to me whether development has been completely rebooted from scratch, like Metroid. At the least, its ambition scaled back, seeing as it is now destined for the nimble but less powerful portable hybrid system. Further to this, I believe that Scalebound is likely to be the game that is thought to be dead that Nintendo's reviving, which was mentioned by Imran Khan when he was interviewed at Kinda Funny Games. He mentioned that there was a game that was thought to be dead that Nintendo is reviving, and it was a game you wouldn't think could happen. And apparently this is that game, Scalebound. And apparently it doesn't stop there. Microsoft has failed to renew the trademark for Scalebound after not being able to prove they were going to do anything with the Scalebound game. So that could mean that that is up for grabs, and Platinum Games may be able to recover that from Microsoft, because as we know, Microsoft owns the Scalebound IP, whereas Platinum owns the assets, as far as I understand. It could also mean that maybe Microsoft is basically selling the IP back to Platinum, because we know that this game means a lot to Kamiya, who is one of the heads of Platinum. This game is his baby. It is his dream game, so he wants to make this game. Potentially, this could lead to them dealing with Microsoft to buy the IP back, and then working with Nintendo, who they have an excellent working condition with stuff like Bayonetta 2. Now we know about Astral Chain. They had Wonderful 101. They always have glowing things to say when it comes to working with Nintendo. They don't seem to have any issues. The way that they make games seem to align very well. So Scalebound coming to the Switch makes a lot of sense as long as Microsoft is willing to play ball. And we know that Microsoft and Nintendo are very friendly lately. And Xbox is pretty clear they want to get Xbox Live on to the Nintendo Switch. Could this be the catalyst to let that happen? Does Microsoft say, hey Nintendo, we're gonna give you Scalebound, you can have it, but we want Xbox Live on your Nintendo Switch? Is that a possibility? Maybe. We don't know. We are not privy to this kind of information. That is something that we may find out later. Will the game look the same as what we've seen before? Probably not. The Switch simply could not run that game the way it was running on the Xbox One. Hell, the Xbox One could barely run that game. Do you remember how choppy that game looked? So I expect it to be started from the ground up. Maybe it would be more of an anime style game, something like a Bayonetta, something like an Astro Chain, that kind of animation, which does look very good, more stylized graphics, which of course would work well on the Nintendo Switch. This would be an amazing move by all companies. Microsoft for letting it happen, Nintendo for saving yet another dying game like they did with Bayonetta, and they made Bayonetta 2 one of the best games ever. And if they could pull this off with Scalebound, that would be absolutely fantastic. Taking something that Microsoft couldn't get done and doing it the right way, and Microsoft being the good guys and letting it happen, and also maybe getting that Xbox Live on the Switch, which of course would be also fantastic. I personally would love to see this, but as of right now, it is still a rumor. We do not have any concrete evidence that this is the game. All we know is that, again, Imran Khan said there is a game that was thought to be dead that was publicly cancelled. Very publicly cancelled. And again, Scalebound does fall under that criteria. Scalebound's cancellation was very public. Everyone saw what happened. There was a huge post by Kami explaining what happened between them and Microsoft saying the complete opposite and saying it was Platinum's fault. It was a huge, huge ordeal when that happened. Very public cancellation. So that leads me to believe that this is probably true. Out of all the games that it could be, this one makes the most sense. And I'm hoping that it is true. We will find out eventually, maybe at E3. Resurrecting the game that made me no longer an Xbox One fan. Bringing it to the Switch really is just poetic justice, because you guys know I don't like the Wii U. I hated the Wii U. And for Nintendo to take the game that made me dislike the Xbox and bring it to the Switch, which is my favorite console right now, it's just poetic justice. I love it. Let me know, guys, what you think about this. Do you think it's possible Scalebound coming to the Switch? Do you think it could be an exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, or is it going to stay gone forever and Microsoft is just going to keep the IP just so no one else can have it? Or do you think the kumbaya nature of Xbox is going to allow this to happen with a little, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, get that Xbox Live on the Switch? Let me know, guys. Comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe if you've not done so already. Also, click that notification bell so you can see when all the videos and live streams go live. This is Alex Prime, and I hope you had a great time. Bye.